and Carolina's up 5-0. 17:47 to go first half. Paige will try another deep three. Swishes that one. Well, no problem from deep. 8-0 as Marcus Paige just passed J.R. Reed into 25th place all time in Carolina basketball scoring history.
Well, as big as Bacon is, he was no match for James, Johnson, and Jackson.
Left open for three, and he rattles it in right sideline. Paige with 9 on 3 3-pointers. Rattan Mays misses the jumper. Long rebound right into Pinson's hands. He'll push it front court to Barry left side. Joel to the rim for 2. Barry with 4 early points, 17-5. But they're on a little mini 4-0 run to cut it back to 10. Carolina quickly the other way. Brice Johnson catches the alley-oop and throws it down over the 7-footer. Fall away in the paint off the side of the rim. No. Rebound slapped out to Paige. Joel James was battling for it. Carolina ended up with it. Barry, extra pass to Jackson underneath. His up and under layup is good. He took off from the right and finished from the left. 8 turnovers for both teams so far. So both teams sloppy with the basketball. Paige on the drive. High off the window. No, but Isaiah Hicks with the putback dunk.
Well, again, to your point, there's another altered shot.
It's down to a 6-point Tar Heel advantage. Remember, they led by 14 multiple times. But just 2 of their last 11. Jackson on the drive. Hits the floater left baseline. Carolina needed that.
That's a really tough shot.
Carolina by 2, 39-37. Pinson on the right wing. Jab step with under a minute to go first half. He'll back up. Now he'll attack. Pinson in the paint to Johnson, and he throws it home with 2 hands.
Well, that may be the strongest move Johnson has ever made.
Carolina with a nice defensive possession to close it. But it's Florida State who probably goes into the halftime locker room feeling a little bit better, even though they're trailing. FSU can take the lead. They're going to try to do it in transition. Johnson pins the layup up against the glass. He'll push it all the way to Paige in the front court, who gets the easy layup. Great pass by Johnson down the floor. Florida State scoring 3 at a time almost every possession right now, either by outside shots or drives. Paige gets caught in the air, finds Brice Johnson, misses the layup, gets it back though and scores. Tough point for Johnson in the paint. Barry has 3 fouls. That's why he's been on the bench for a good 5 minutes here this half. Britt using a high screen to get in the lane. Dishes it to Johnson for the 2-handed dunk.
I'll tell you what, that motion offense worked.
It's been active tonight for the Heels. Now to Britt. A tough shot is an air ball. Johnson finishes and the foul. Brice Johnson doing it all right now for the Tar Heels. Paige around a high screen to the right wing. Up high to Pinson. Hand off to Johnson, who dunks it home in traffic. Woo, baby, 32 for Brice Johnson. Monte Brandon on the drive. Throws it up, no good. Rebound loose on the deck. Paige out of there with it. 3-on-1. Paige, head up to the rim. Layup, got it, and the foul.
Carolina putting offense after offense after offense.
10 on the shot clock. Carolina really struggling to get into his offense here, so Paige will rise, fire, and hit the 3 from in front of the bench. That's pretty good offense. Paige has Brandon guarding him on a switch, eases past him, drives in, hands off to Johnson for another 2.
And that's the way Johnson has scored the bulk of his points.
Rebound, Johnson tips it to Justin Jackson on the floor. To Barry, push ahead to Paige, watch out, 2-handed flush. Marcus Paige with just his 4th collegiate dunk, and that'll do it. Carolina goes over 100 points for the first time in conference on the road since 2011, and behind a career night from Brice Johnson, the Tar Heels run away from FSU. 106-90.